For today's football hospitality, we were at Stamford Bridge, the home of Chelsea FC. Arrived in West London about 3 hours before kick-off and made our way to the club's museum. And it's worth saying, this is a functioning museum during the week, which is transformed into a hospitality area for match days. And there is a chance to take a photo with 2 European Cups. After the photo, we then made our way up some steps to the museum hospitality and passed a few photos of former players. As we made our way into the hospitality area, we did grab a matchday programme, then continued through for a quick look around. A very unique hospitality lounge and unlike any others that we've tried to date. As mentioned, this is a functioning museum during the week, so on match days there is the opportunity to have a walk around and check out memorabilia, displays, trophies, and maybe get a wave. A bit more on the food and drink later on. First up, we made our way into the trophy room, and there were quite a few on display, including European Cups through to Premier Leagues and FA Cups. Back outside, and there were food stations scattered around the hospitality areas, and all the staff were really friendly and attentive. And if you arrive early enough, there is a guided tour. Also on display was pretty much every home shirt that Chelsea have played in, as well as a match-worn shirt from the Champions League final versus Man City. Speaking of Champions League winners, Petr Cech's helmet was also on display. We then went to grab a drink, which are unlimited all afternoon. Unfortunately, not served by this man and in this cup. Grabbed some gourmet street food, started with a hot dog and wedges, whilst watching some highlights from the Champions League final. The hot dog was pretty good, and the chocolate brownie afterwards was very good as well. Polished off the food, then checked out some more memorabilia, including some European pennants and some very old flags. Food is served all afternoon, and there is table service inside the lounge, as well as loads more brownies. And this was pretty interesting, a history of Chelsea stadiums, including future plans. And if you do want to grab a table and chairs, a good idea to arrive early, as it does get quite busy. And if you're thinking about bringing the kids, there's loads of games, competitions, and a penalty shootout. As you make your way out of the lounge, you are given a drinks voucher to use inside the stadium, as well as a gift. Then you make your way into the West Stand, where there are a few more food options available. Once you're in the stadium, you can exchange your drinks voucher for a drink before the match, at half-time or full-time, but bear in mind, it does get really busy. Decided to beat the queues and use my token before the match and watch some pre-match coverage on the big screens. Then with 5 minutes to go until kick-off, up a few steps and down a few steps, and to your allocated padded seat. And Chelsea Museum hospitality tickets were from £150, and this was for the 21-22 season. And finally, a question for you guys. Where should we go for the next padded seat?